right, welcome to another episode of Extra Scottish. And I'm Callum Blackstock, and I'm Scottish. All right, today we're going to take a look at Like a Boss, starring Tiffany Haddish, Rose Byrne, and Selma Hayek. So the gist of this movie, two best friends have grown up together and own a cosmetics company. It's doing good from the perspective of they're enjoying themselves. They like it, but financially they're struggling a little bit. In comes the big conglomerate lady who wants to take over the company and tear them apart, and life lessons happen. Themes: family, friendship, value-based business, that sort of thing. Best line. The best line here is from Selma Hayek. So Rose Byrne's character says, the best kind of relationship and the best kind of makeup make you feel beautiful. Selma Hayek responds with, then stitch that on a pillow, honey, and sell it on Etsy. Best scene. Well, there's a great scene where Rose Byrne and Tiffany Haddish start arguing, and they're with all their friends. But eventually, like, Rose Byrne puts like some spicy peppers into Tiffany Haddish's food, and chaos ensues. Another great scene was when they're sent by Selma Hayek to fire their employee Barrett, and in their lackluster attempt to fire him, they start arguing with each other, and Barrett's kind of left alone. He's like, "Oh, hold on, let me have my moment." And then in cafe where they're firing him in a public place, and then he makes a scene and walks out the door all dramatically. It was kind of funny. Biggest twist. Well, the twist is here that although they were going to be taken to the cleaners by Selma Hayek, Rose Byrne and Tiffany Haddish actually screw her over with her former partner, who ends up being Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe from Friends. So that's kind of the big twist, that their value-based system works out and Selma Hayek's bully boy antics fail. Maybe's aye, maybe's nah. I'd say nah, you could give this one a miss. It actually wasn't too bad, but it's not the greatest movie of all time. Tiffany Haddish is by far the best part of this movie, though. She really brings energy. Every scene, and as she is in many of the other movies I've seen her in, at least, she just brings an energy. You can't fault her for that, and she has some funny moments. All right, so I think on Hulu Plus, I believe it is, you could take a look at I Feel Pretty, or Nobody's Fool, which also stars Tiffany Haddish. That's kind of funny. If you want to see Rose Byrne, to be honest, I just don't like her in like these comedy roles that she puts herself in. I feel like she gets outplayed by whoever she's up against, or co-starring with, and it just doesn't seem to work. She always seems to dance too, and she's clearly can't. I can't dance either, so fair enough. But that always seems to happen. But if you do want to see one with her that's really great, Juliet Naked, Chris O'Dowd is hilarious in that movie. It also stars Ethan Hawke, whose name is Tucker Crowe. So that's Tucker Crowe. Chris O'Dowd is always like, "Oh, you love me, Tucker Crowe." It's kind of funny. So check that movie out too. Scottish word here, hen, which is not a hen like the animal, it's a woman. So if you're in Glasgow and you hear women in the middle of the street going, "Alright, hen, how you doing, hen? Alright, see you later, hen. I love what you're doing with yourself, hen." That is just, they're not talking about, poultry. They're talking to each other. So, "I'll see you later then, hen." "Aye, cheers." "Then stitch that on a pillow, honey, and sell it on Etsy."